right, set up a computer. You are the IT administrator for a small corporate network. You just received a new computer and you are setting it up in your office. In this lab, your task is to set up the computer as follows. Plug a power strip into the wall, plug the computer into the power strip, connect the following components to the computer: keyboard, mouse, speakers. Add the following objects to the bench and connect them to the computer using the appropriate cables: monitor, printer. Plug the following devices into the power strip: monitor, printer. Connect the computer to the network port on the wall plate. Use these tips to help you complete the lab. View the details of the cables and connectors to examine the shape and pin pattern for each connector. Match the cable connector to a computer port. Zoom in the back of the computer or device on the bench to get a closer look at the connection ports. To match connector colors, match connector colors to the color of the ports on the computer to identify possible matches. When you have connected all devices, click the power button on the front of the monitor and the computer to verify that the system can start without errors. If you notice any problems, recheck all connections. All right, let's go. And we're loading. Loading pretty slowly. There we are. All right, first things first. Plug the power strip into the wall. Let's get our power strip. We're going to go ahead and put it between the system and wall. I'm going to plug it in. Plug the computer into the power strip. Cables. Let's get our AC power cable. I'm going to plug you in there. We need our female connector in the computer and our male connector in the power strip. Connect the following components. All right, we need our keyboard, which is an input device, and our USB goes back here. Yeah. And our mouse is also an input device, and our USB plugs into the back here. Booyah. It also says connect speakers. So we have our speakers, which are output devices. We're going to plug it in to our line in. And add the following objects on the bench. We need a monitor. Let's add our monitor to the bench. And we need a printer. Let's add our printer to the bench. Let's hit the back. Let's see what the backs of these looks like. And plug the following devices into the power strip. So we need our power cables to do that. Let's start with the monitor, which is an AC power cable. We need the female connector in the back, and we're going to plug the male connector into the power strip. All right, and oh, wait, we missed a step. We gotta and connect into the computer. Yeah, we got where are you? Do we not have an HDMI cord? Am I missing a cord? What's happening? We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna plug in the printer. We need our power adapter for our printer, and we need the DC. I'm gonna plug our printer into the wall. The power strip. And we need our USB to connect the printer to the computer. Okay, so we're going to use a DVI instead of a HDMI to connect the monitor to the computadora. And then connect the computer to the network port on the wall plate. So we need our category 6A registered jack 45, and we're going to plug that in. And we plug this into the wall. I believe we are done. Let's double check. Front. Let's turn it on. Computer's on, monitor's not showing. On. Front. I think we're good. Let's check our answers. Yep, 10 out of 10. Perfection. Took a little longer than expected though. Score the lab. I think it was the DVI cable. It was really throwing me off there. I don't know why I was looking for HDMI. I don't know. Anyway, okay, we're good.